But now on Radio 4, it's time for the 12,000th episode of The Archers. It's Friday morning, and John's called in at Grange Farm.
You got my note?
Yes, thanks.
That's the best I could do.
I thought you was used to handling pigs.
I am.
All right, Dad.
I didn't get out of the lean-to.
No, they were still there this morning. We got them back in the calf box first thing, didn't we, Dad?
Simple operation if you knows what you're doing.
Well, an old calf box isn't exactly ideal for young pigs, Joe.
We don't have much choice, does we? With half the place burnt down.
Well, you could have made a better job of securing the gate.
Well, if you're such an expert, you'd have got them back where they belong.
Come on, Dad. John was doing us a favour, remember? Oh, I'm grateful anyway.
Yeah, that's okay.
And we fastened the gates with wire, so it shouldn't happen again.
Well, I hope it doesn't, for your sake. Spent hours chasing them around the yard.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate.
But yeah, it's done now. Mind you, wasn't very happy at the time. Your ears must have been burning the things I was calling you.
Look, I'll buy you a pint next time I see you in the ball.
Hey, you're on. Anyway, was it worth it? Did you have a good night?
Oh, yeah, smashing time, so very much. Me and Clary can't remember the last time we'd been to the pictures.
Last thing I saw was Casablanca.
Oh, give over, Dad.
At the Porchester Plaza.
Never heard of it.
It's long gone.
Ah, is that where you did your courting?
None of your business. Films was films in them days. Lead again, Sam.
You know he never said that.
Eh?
Humphrey Bogart.
How would you know?
Well, he never.
I think he's right, Dad.
What he really said was, play it, Sam. You played it for her, you can play it for me.
Rubbish. You know as much about films as it does about pigs.
Bet you $5.
You might as well give me your money now.
Dad.
Everyone thinks they knows it all.
Look, I hope you hadn't got anything planned last night.
Well, I hadn't.
Good.
But Hayley had.
Oh?
Well, she and Roy had planned a night out in Birmingham. At a club. Hired a bus and everything. It was a surprise, for my birthday.
Did you get there?
No, it was too late when I finished here.
Oh, blimey, I'm sorry, mate. I don't know what to say.
Oh, it's okay, Eddie. Really.
Oh, it's good of you to take it like that.
Well, I salvaged something from the evening.
How do you mean?
Well, let's just say you don't have to go out to enjoy yourself.
Oh, yeah?
I brought you some sandwiches and a flask.
Oh, great.
Is there room for one more up there?
You bet. Here, give me a hand.
Cheers.
Okay.
Fine.
It's not exactly picnic weather, is it?
I know, but you said you wanted to finish trimming the hedges.
No, I'm not complaining. I like it. It's cosy.
Here's your sandwiches.
Oh, thanks. You having any?
I had some before I came. But I'll have a cup of coffee with you.
All right. Pour away.
What are you going to do when you're finished here?
Depends on the time. I'd like to do Longfield.
Here's your coffee.
Oh, thanks.
Simon still hasn't rung.
Well, I was probably playing hard to get because I missed the meeting.
It's daft.
Yeah. Well, I'm not worried. We'll have to talk soon. He knows that as well as I do.
Yeah. I am grateful, you know, for what you did for that cow.
Oh, no problem.
But if I hadn't gone shopping...
Ruth, you are allowed the odd morning off, you know.
But the herd's my responsibility.
Don't worry about it.
I've been rotten to you just lately, haven't I?
What do you mean?
Gave you a hard time last week over those other 2 cows.
No, forget it. I have.
And I've not exactly been supportive about you and the estate either.
Ruth, it's okay, honestly.
It's hard sometimes. You know, we're both so busy.
Yeah, well, we manage.
I try to balance everything, I really do. But I sometimes think I get it round my neck.
No, you don't.
I'd hate it if Pip suffered.
Hmm?
I worry that I don't give her enough time.
Of course you do. Besides, she's my daughter, too. Not on your own. We're in this together.
Ruth?
Hi, Phil.
Oh, you two look very snug.
It's a bit warmer in here than it is out there.
Well, it couldn't be much colder. Ruth, I thought you'd like to know, Alistair's arrived to do some more pregnancy tests on the cows that were AI'd.
He's early.
Well, I can see him if you like.
No, it's time I was heading back. See you later.
Bye.
Is there any coffee left in that flask, David?
Oh, yeah, sure. Climb aboard.
Message from Mum, Clary.
Oh, yeah?
It's going to be a while. Separator's playing up.
Oh, we were doing that earlier this week.
Yeah, so she said. It'll be Monday before anyone can come and have a look at it.
Well, let's hope it lasts out the afternoon.
Yeah. Anyway, if you want to take your lunch break, I'll hold the fort for you.
Oh, that's good of you.
That's all right.
I just finished putting this order together.
Okay.
In fact, could you weigh me out some leeks?
Oh, sure.
About £3.
No problem.
Ah. Feel a bit guilty asking you to help after what happened last night.
Oh, you heard?
I saw your note.
Well, I've been over to see Eddie and Joe this morning. Got them back in the calf box.
Good.
Joe seemed to think it was my fault they got out in the first place.
Oh, he didn't?
Yeah. Oh, here you go. Just over £3.
I'm sorry about Joe.
That's okay.
There's no cheering him up these days. He's convinced himself we're going to be kicked out of Grange Farm.
Has he?
Yeah. And to be honest, I ain't that hopeful myself.
Well, there's a long way to go yet, surely.
We've got to wait for the tribunal, if that's what you mean.
And you've spoken to the bloke from the Tenant Farmers Association, haven't you?
James Miller, yeah. He reckons we got a fighting chance.
Well, there you are, then.
Anyway, you don't want to listen to me going on about our troubles.
Yeah, that's okay.
I heard there was a bit of a party for you last night.
Oh, who told you that?
Kathy rang me this morning. She said something about a minibus and pair of trousers behind the bar.
Haley fixed up a night in Birmingham, clubbing. It was supposed to be a birthday surprise.
Oh.
Only I didn't get there. I was at your place when the bus left.
Oh, John, I'm sorry.
I was there for about 3 hours.
I didn't realise.
Well, it worked out all right in the end. Haley came round later, and we had a little celebration of our own.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, it was. Very nice.
Is there anything I can do for dinner?
Thank you, kind sir.
Well, it's only fair. You brought me my lunch.
Well, there's not that much to do. I got a couple of pieces of steak.
Oh, great.
No point in cooking them till I've finished milking.
No, right.
But you could prepare some vegetables.
Okay.
And choose a nice bottle of wine.
Yeah, well, I was going to do that anyway.
Something special.
Ooh, so we celebrating?
We're just going to have a quiet night in together.
Hey, sounds good to me.
Evening.
Hello, Joe.
Joe?
I thought you'd be starting milking about now.
You're welcome to stay.
Well, if I ain't in the way.
We haven't seen you for a while.
Well, I've been a bit preoccupied just lately. What with Pemberton trying to throw us out of our home.
Yeah.
You'll know all about that, of course, David Arthur.
That's not my doing, Joe. I told Eddie that the other day.
You works for him, don't you? You must know what he's saying about it.
Come on, Joe, that's not fair.
I wasn't involved in that decision.
David, why don't you go and collect Pip from Jill?
Yeah, okay.
Did I hear you mention Pip?
Hi, Dad. Yes, I was just going to come and get her.
Oh, I've saved you a journey then.
Why's that?
Well, after tea, Jill left her in front of the telly for 5 minutes, and when she came back, she was fast asleep.
It has that effect on me, you know.
You said she hadn't been sleeping very well.
She's had a bit of a cold. It's been keeping her awake.
Well, Jill put her to bed. Seemed ashamed to wake her.
Ah, you'd be better to let her sleep.
We'll look in after supper.
Oh, she's welcome to stay over.
Thanks, Phil. We'll see what she's like if she wakes up.
What are you doing in the front room, love?
Tidying up. And I'm keeping out the kitchen for a bit. William's feeding his lambs.
They get better fed than we do.
Yeah. You don't mind waiting for your tea, do you?
No, of course not.
You've seen William since he got back from school?
No, I've only just come in, why?
He brought this letter home.
Oh, let's have a look.
It's about a careers evening.
Oh, yeah.
All the local employers will be there, apparently.
I see, yeah.
It's mainly for the older children, but anyone can go. William's dead keen.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Don't you want him to go?
Oh, it ain't that. But he's never thought about careers before. He's never had to. I could see what were going through his mind about his future and everything, the state of the farm.
His mates are probably going, that's all.
You reckon?
Yeah. Oh, come on, love. Don't get all upset again.
Sorry, Eddie.
It was fine last night.
Yeah, I had a lovely time. But as we got near home, I started thinking about that night we were coming back from Heathcliff, all happy, and then hearing the siren.
There's no point brooding about it, love.
Sometimes when I look round the yard, I feel like chucking in the towel.
You mustn't. James rang this morning to say our response to the notice to quit has gone off. He reckons we've got a really good case.
Oh, he would say that.
We've got the sheep, the pigs, releasing the quota.
But it ain't enough, is it? You've said yourself we've got to get back into milk production.
One thing at a time, love.
And to do that, we need a new milking parlour.
Yeah, all right,
Simon
love.
Pemberton's no more likely to build us one than turn into Santa Claus.
Maybe not, but we can't give up. We can't. I mean, this ain't my kind of fight. I got in a few scraps at school when I was a kid. I knew where I was then. But if this is the way it's got to be, then we've just got to get on with it.
You're a good man, Eddie.
I want a future for our kids, love, that's all. That's not too much to ask, is it?
No.
Look, they mustn't hear us talking like this.
Oh, don't worry, Eddie. No, I'll keep smiling when they're around. But they ain't daft.
I know they're not.
I keep thinking about their future and all.
Good.
I try and imagine where they'll be in 10 years' time.
That's what keeps me going.
But I can't see them being at Grange Farm.
They will be, love. Believe me.
Enjoy your bath?
It was great, thanks. Very relaxing.
Good. Right. That's the mushrooms ready. Shall I start on the steaks?
Come over here and sit down for a minute.
Thought you were hungry.
I can wait. Come on, let's have a glass of wine.
Oh. Okay.
I wonder how Pip's getting on.
Oh. She'll either be fast asleep or being spoiled rotten.
Yeah. Here.
Oh, thanks. Cheers.
Cheers.
How long did Joe stay?
Oh, an hour or so.
Did he say anything else about me?
He was mainly going on about Simon. But he thinks you are part of the conspiracy.
Well, I sympathise with him, I really do.
I know.
I wish he could see that I'm just doing my job.
You can't expect him to be that objective.
I know, but it's difficult. I feel pulled both ways.
I know how that feels. It's going to be rough for you the next few months.
Yeah, it is.
It's not going to be easy for me either, with all the uncertainty over cattle.
Oh, you'll cope.
I hope so. And I'll try and be a bit more supportive to you, I promise.
Hey, now, don't start that again.
It's like you said earlier. We're in this together. We've got to help each other, haven't we?
We do.
Whatever happens. And we are doing okay with Pip, aren't we?
Yes. I told you.
Well, she can be a bit of a handful sometimes.
She's a normal, healthy little girl.
Yeah.
You know something? You've been in a very philosophical mood today.
Suppose I have.
You were being all reflective in the tractor when you brought my sandwiches.
Sorry.
Oh, there's no need to apologise. But before you ask, the answer's 42.
What?
The meaning of life, universe and everything.
I'll remember that.
Hey, don't worry about Pip, she's fine. She's the best thing we've ever done.
That's what I think.
Right, time I started on those steaks.
Hang on, David.
Right.
There's a reason for me philosophical mood.
Yo.
I'm pregnant.
What?
I am.
But how long have you just found out?
I thought I might be, but I didn't want to say anything until I was certain.
Have you done a test?
I don't need to, I'm sure. I'll go and see Richard next week, but I know.
You should have said.
I have to get used to the idea. We've just been saying things aren't going to be easy for us over the next few months. I wasn't sure I'd be able to handle it. I'm still not. And I didn't know how you'd feel about it.
How do you mean?
Well, I couldn't have picked a worse time, could I?
Do you want to know how I feel?
Go on.
I think it's wonderful.
Oh, no.
It's brilliant.
I wasn't sure.
It's silly. It's fantastic news. I'm really pleased.
Oh, so am I.
There's only one thing that's worrying me.
What's that?
That glass of wine.
David, I want to celebrate.
Yeah, well, there's water in the tap.
You big bully.
Come here.
The Archers was written by Chris Thompson and the agricultural story editor is Graham Harvey. It was directed in our Pebble Mill studios by Kerry Davis and the editor is Vanessa Whitburn.